Weasel coming at you from the great Indiana wilderness again today, and I want to say a bad word here. Okay, patience.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, Josephine's behind the camera. Say hello, Josephine.
I was waiting for communism.
No, well that too, but pa-
Love.
patience is like it's one of those things that as long as we're talking about things that we talk about home economics and how I'm not particularly good with money. Patience is another thing that I absolutely suck at. I'm one of these people that when I build something, okay, we call it a building fit. And it's like, I'll work for 32 hours without sleep, without food, because I want to see the end result. I'm one of these people that just, I have no patience.
Oh
And,
no, the camera's shaking.
well,
Sorry.
it's true. Now, Josephine, if she's shopping, okay, is like the great white shark, okay, gliding from eBay to Craigslist to Amazon to, ever alert for any tremor in the force, and ready to turn and savage whatever it is. You put her next to like any kind of construction zone on the road, and oh shit, okay, she's now ready to declare war. I mean, it's like 30 seconds is way too long to wait in a car. So it's like not everybody's patient under all circumstances. But if you're going to farm, okay, if you're going to do small scale agriculture, if you're going to do vermiculture, particularly with worms, all right, you better have some patience because these things don't do anything fast. You got to kind of get your gratification from the imagining of the end product and where you're going to be because it's a process of months, to get worms to actually work through a bin till you've got a usable vermicompost product. It's a process of years to get your little garden patches where you want them to get. We started out with dirt like kitty litter, okay? You can't do anything about that fast. You know, it's got to be a process. You've got to, over season after season after season, you get a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. This is why, like people who are talking about, well, I'm a prepper and I got, a backpack full of seeds. Well, good luck, Hummer. I hope you can eat those freaking seeds because
Yeah.
unless you got a couple of years worth of chow, okay, because it takes a long time to get,
From seed to sprout to plant.
well, and
Edible,
it's
yeah.
not just that. Say, you go out at the wrong time of year. I mean, the zombies aren't going to necessarily attack these people, like so that they're going to get out there and it'll be spring when they hit wherever they're going from.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be 6 months till you plant anything. So whenever you're talking about sustainability, you're talking about a process, and you got to have some patience, which Lord knows I don't have. Okay, everybody in our culture is trained, all right, to the 30-second soundbite. Everybody in our culture is trained to real easy, real close, right now. And this is how they get you, okay? This is why we've got things like Walmart where you buy your, underwear at the same store that you buy your motor oil, okay? Because it's like if there's a sad phrase in the English language, coming right behind I didn't know it was loaded and I thought she was 18, okay, is the famous one of let's just pick it up here, okay? Because then you don't shop. It's right there in your face, and you say, okay, well, it might be a dollar less someplace. Spencer, which is where I live, and I call it Possum's Ass, Indiana, has 2,300 people, end to end, okay? It ain't much of a place. Every time I go out to shop with Josephine, I'm stopping five and six different places. I didn't know there were 5 and 6 different places to buy shit in this town, okay? I didn't know. But now I'm stopping 5 and 6 different places. I'm the guy who used to be able to, go down the window, go down the road in a Jeep, okay, and tell you how many windows are in the building I just passed and which ones are open. Do I know where the celery's cheap? Oh, hell no. Okay? But, you know, I'll look at her and I'll say, well, that looks pretty cheap. And she says, no, it was cheaper at the last place we looked, you know, by 30 cents. And I'm like, how in the hell does she remember this? You know, this is why I don't have a calculator watch. If I did have one, I couldn't see the buttons, you know. But I do have Josephine, who remembers everything and is very good at that kind of stuff. And it's kind of important to be guided, I think, you know. But what's most important is to have patience. You don't have to get anywhere right now. You know, and that's how they get you, okay? Is it's like gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. You know, if it takes more than 2 minutes to get something to eat, that's outrageous. You know, if it takes more than one stop for me to get all my groceries, then that's outrageous because my time is worth something. My time is worth something. No, I mean, you know, if what you've got to do is go home and watch Duck Dynasty or some shit, okay, you know, your time is much better spent, all right, you know, going out and actually looking around for cheap stuff, okay? Because trust me, it's out there, you know. But even in a place like, you know, Possum's Ass, Indiana, it's out there, but you have to be ready to look for it, and that requires patience. And, you know, you're not going to get everything right now. You're not going to get everything this second. You got to be ready to wait, you know. And God, that's hard. Nobody wants to do that. Okay. Anyway, don't worry, YouTube, because Indiana's holding.